everybody, and welcome back to your favorite, or I hope it's your favorite talk show, Talk the Talk. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode, and I trust that you'll find this interview encouraging and motivating. I'm your host. My name is 𝐬𝐨𝐬𝐿, and I'm very excited to have today's very vibrant, by the way, sales executive in studio with me. She is incredibly enthusiastic. She pays attention to detail. She pays attention to her customers' needs and meeting their demands. She is skilled at exceeding client expectations. Her infectious passion catches on like wildfire and captivates both clients and her team. She's committed and thorough at what she does, and clients have faith in her, and her team respects her. And I guess this is why she was nominated by her seniors for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, which is powered by Nedbank. She is a nominee, so without further ado, let's welcome Thiloshnee Juggernat, and she is the sales executive at WeBuyCars Dome. As always, this interview is proudly brought to you by 𝐬𝐻𝐸 Solutions, MFC, and Avo by Nedbank. Hello, Thilosh.
Hello.
You are such a vibrant, energetic person. Where do you get this energy from?
I guess it just comes naturally.
And I think being a sales executive, you need to have it naturally.
That's true.
So, Thilosh, firstly, congratulations on being a nominee for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards. It's a huge achievement.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell our viewers more about your journey.
So my journey started in 2004. Yeah, so that gives away my age a bit. So, yeah, it started in 2004 with a company called SuperShop, and that was basically where I had doors open for me. And I was based at Mercedes-Benz in Durban and for SuperShop. And when I was with them, I was basically selling valets for the company, and I was their top valet salesperson at the time. And when I was with them, it was basically, we used to wash and polish and clean cars, interior valets. And at that time, it wasn't just, I'm just selling the valets, you are cleaning the cars, you are doing that. It's all about rolling up your sleeve and getting with it, so you're pushing to get your cars out. And then in 2006, Mercedes-Benz had a vacancy for a trainee service advisor. I applied, I got through as a trainee service advisor. So in 2006, I applied and got the job at Mercedes-Benz as a trainee service advisor. I then certified, was trained by Olivia Naidu from Mercedes-Benz, and they then had a competition for Tech Masters where we all participated as service advisors, and I placed first in the country.
Wow.
And yeah, it was exciting at that time, and I represented South Africa in Germany for Tech Masters, and I was the only female at the time that participated in Tech Masters, and we placed 7th in the world. And yeah, it was an exciting time. And thereafter we moved to Johannesburg. My entire family moved to Johannesburg. I then started working at Mercedes in Sandown as a service advisor as well. And then I moved on to online sales, and then I moved on to WeBuyCars, and I spoke to the sales manager there, and I said, please, I want to try it. My husband always told me, look, you can do this, you're good at what you do, so sales will be your thing. And I started in December in 2021, and in that month I was with the only female out of 40 men that I was working with, and I finished the top salesperson for that month of December. And ever since then till now, I've been top salesperson.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, ever since December till now. Thank you.
Now I know why you were nominated. Okay, so thank you. Ever nominated Thiloshnee from WeBuyCars. I mean, it's so well deserved. So what is your opinion, Thilosh, about By the way, we have 2 Thiloshnee in the semi-finals this year, so that's amazing. But what is your opinion about our platforms?
I think it's excellent, especially in a highly male-dominated industry. It motivates us as females. I love what you guys are doing.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. The reason we're doing what we are doing is for women like yourself, not just to progress, but to share and you have so many success stories, but share them with our followers that are too afraid to maybe come onto the platform, or even young girls that are following us and want to enter the trade. You make it sound so easy and so doable, and this is why we do what we do. So thank you so much. So just off the topic, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
So for me, wherever my family is where I want to be. So if my family decides that they want to pack up and go to Ireland, I'm all for it. I will go to Ireland.
It's cold there. It's very cold.
It is cold, but you know they say the grass is never greener on the other side. It's literally greener in Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
If you okay, in terms of your work, you're a mother, just like me. Our kids are almost the same ages, but it's difficult. How do you balance work and home, and what motivates you to work hard even though you have to balance the two?
So I'm lucky enough to have a wonderful husband that helps me with everything.
Okay, sorry. I needed to get that in there, okay? Just don't show off. I have one too. Okay?
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm gonna make him watch this episode. I've never said that before in 800 shoots, so I'm gonna let him watch this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so my husband helps me a lot. Yeah, he does. He motivates me. My kids, very supportive. So we do everything together. So yeah, wherever I drop, they pick up the slack. Same. They drop, I pick up the slack.
Yeah, no, that's teamwork. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, and your husband is my follower. Just by the way, she was not following me. Her husband is my follower. So, how do you keep, a positive mental state of mind?
For me, I get up in the morning and I tell myself 2 things. It's every morning, I got this, I can do this. And that's how it just fills my cup throughout the day. I've got this, I can do this. Yes. And I just am who I am. So I'm a positive person.
By nature.
Yes, yes. So it's just get up and go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget that I need to go to work, and my husband is like, remember what you always tell me, get up, dress up and show up. So it's very similar, but sometimes it is difficult. It is very difficult, especially for females, to balance them both. And I think, like you said, we have a supportive other that helps us to stay grounded. What do you think, what changes could be, I mean, you've been in the trade now for almost 20 years. Wow, imagine. So what changes would you like to see in the motoring industry?
Okay, I will want to create an awareness, especially to the younger female generation, that the motor industry is a career.
Absolutely.
Yes. In our community, it's always that your parents always tell you, you've got to be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, and they don't just tell you, you know what, there is other options out there, because they were programmed in that manner as well. So for me, there is so much more to it. And in the motor industry, there's so much of scope.
Yes.
There's a lot of opportunities there.
Absolutely.
So that's that's something I would like to see. In the light of that, Dish, I would like to see more females, also women of color, in leadership roles in the motor industry.
Oh, that's amazing. Thilosh, what is, I mean, I'd like to see that too, absolutely, but just moving on a bit, have you experienced any discrimination in the motoring industry, and how did you react to it?
So for me personally, it wasn't so much as people being discriminatory to me. What I do normally, or what I'm faced with normally, is on a daily basis where clients see you on the floor and they're like, can I have a salesman to help me please?
Right.
And then I look at them and you know what, it's an assumption. So I brush it off and I'm like, no, I can help you. I'm a salesperson. So how can I assist you? Sometimes I'll even make a joke, to break the ice, and then we carry on from there. So yeah, for me, I just ignore small little things that people throw at you. And if you look at the negative, I think that's what will kind of grow and feed on you. So I look at the positive.
Absolutely, and that manifests. Definitely the negativity is going to manifest and is going to create that block for your success. I love your answer, and I think many women should react. It's not the bad situation that's going to put you at a disadvantage, it's how you react to that situation. So thank you for that. Any words of advice for young girls? That I know we look like we're 21 and everything, but we've been in the trade for a long time. So I too started just like, you know, way after you did actually. So you in 2024, which is next
2004,
year, 2024. So almost 20 years. Wow.
Yeah.
But there's young women now that are joining the trade, and it's easier than when we did. But any advice for them in terms of coming into motoring South Africa?
The advice that I would give to you is that motor industry is a career. It's a well-paying career. That's if you make it work for you.
Absolutely. And you write your own check.
Yes, exactly. Yes. You work hard and you get paid hard as well.
Absolutely. So, Thilosh, this was so much of fun, even prior to this interview. I wish I had more time to spend with you even off air, because you're such a energetic ball of energy. So I just literally, I'm using a repetition here, but I mean, I just don't know any other way to describe you, because you have this energy about yourself, this positive energy about yourself. It happened from the moment you walked through that door, and your heart is in the right place. You know why you're here. You understand that this movement is not about winning this competition. It's not a competition, it's a movement, and it's one that's going to empower other young women. So thank you so much for accepting your nomination and for understanding our program is to recognize, uplift and empower women in the motoring trade and women that want to join the trade. Thank you, Thilosh.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Viewers, we would like to thank you for your continued support and encourage you to like and share our content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and 𝐬𝐻 by Nedbank, and the 𝐜𝐡𝐢𝐥𝐻 Studios, sponsored by 𝐬𝐻𝐡𝐢𝐥𝐻 Solutions and 𝐬𝐻 by Nedbank, are platforms aimed at empowering, uplifting and celebrating the women of motoring South Africa. We are not just telling stories, we are changing lives. If you are searching for a new or pre-owned vehicle, please visit www.auto.avo.africa. We have a wide range of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This car listing portal is user-friendly, and you can also find vehicle reviews, car maintenance tips and automotive advice, all courtesy of Talk the Talk Studios.
Ladies, in light of everything that Thilosh had said in her interview, I just want to leave you with this quote. It is never too late to be what you might have been. Ladies, you need to love what you do and be passionate about what you're doing. Be your own authentic self everywhere you go. Let the sun shine on the road that you're destined to take. It's never too late. Always seize each and every moment. Every action you take takes you one step closer to your end goal. Without devotion, there is no true transformation. No matter what you are devoted to, it's the quality of your devotion which will transform you. And with that, I would like to remind you that the question should never be who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to stop me.